and excuse me. So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna do just a basic game. I wanted to do last night. I didn't get into it. A intro video. I'm gonna do an intro video for people. And pretty much just gonna be for basic intro. I start the game. If that'd be a good way to do it, or alright. So guys, as a basic explanation, the basic difference, your city-states obviously going to be non-civilization, kind of neutral. Your map type, as it'll generally give you a basic description. Favorite map types. 5 is generally going to be pinned, generally for any civilization. Pangea is just one. Completely random, it can be. Difficulty for new Civ players. Depends on if you're new to Civ 5 or new to Civilization. If you are new to Civilization, start on probably 8. If you're new to Civ 5, go Warlord. Once you're ready, once you've had enough time put in the game, Prince is going to be your standard difficulty, and most people really have a problem. Once you want a bit more of a challenge, King is good. If you want true challenges, Emperor is generally winnable, as long as you do a few things, and 80 kind of a crap. Anyways, game pace, pretty much self-explanatory. The way it works, though, is standard epic marathon. The difference between them all is how many turns it takes. Units are still the same basic. Pretty much, you could have the same basic combat, but it could take forever to build anything to tech up. If you want, that's something you. A lot of people, generally the two new preferred choices are going to be marathon or quick. A lot of people marathon because nice long games that can take a long time to actually finish. Quick, just how long. Game era, how late do you start? Do you era wherever it has giant death roll? Do you want to start at the beginning? Game like you're supposed to. Everyone has. World age just determines how smooth, how rugged the world is. The younger the world is, the more problems you have. Is the flat going to be to let it be because rainfall, many marshes and jungles and arid, but there's lots of what is it? Marsh. Want it just normal weather. Sea level. This was something I didn't understand in the past, and nowadays. If you set your sea level, it's gonna be more land. Set your sea level to high, it's gonna be higher. There's gonna be resources. Here's the difference between resources. Sparse, there's very few of them. Standard, covering everything. Abundant, there's quite a few resources available. Legendary, start. Pretty much abundant, but for the capital city starting spots that it's going to put it at, it's going to be a very nice group. Strategic balance, it's going to take resources and balance them in groups. Not everyone has resource. It really is for trying to force or civilization spread very far access. And of course, alright, time science victory time. I probably say 99% of Civ players don't like time. Time that it gives you a set amount of turns, and then the game just ends. No matter if you won any other or whatnot. The game ends at time, and if you happen to have the highest score, no Civ it because it's like playing a trial of a game of a certain set. Granted, turns, but science, that means you can research a ship to send off to another planet, and domination, kill everyone. Cultural, build up your culture. You can influence over other civilizations. You can influence a set number of other men. And get it with computers. Very good for harder difficulties like don't try with humans. And diplomatic. AIs, get all the city states you're out. With humans, they'll probably do everything they can. If you try to ally up states, killing or allying. This different stuff like here, max turns. Game ends when same thing as time thing up here, but policy saving. If you're allowed policy saving this for cities, that means that when you get a social you don't have to spend it right then. So let's say you're about to advance into a new age, unlock a tree that you didn't have to do. That's a good time when you're in Brave New World. One, instead of having two ideologies. Oh, sick. Promotion saving. Same thing. If your units are if you're about to get attacked, the units upgrade to something else, and you want a different promotion that is unique to the unit's upgraded version, you can have. Complete kills. You got to kill all your opponent's stuff. Units in. Don't really like it because somebody could just hide a unit in the corner of the map and you're screwed. Disable start bias. What this does is a lot of civilizations have a start bias guide, and what it is let's say you're Arabia. Arabia prefers to start in desert because of stuff that favors them, or even more heavily Morocco. Different civilizations that like different starts because those starts favor unique buildings or unique traits. Hiawatha, he wants to start in 4. Extra movement, he gets tricked. Anyways, so disable start bias means that everyone has a random start. It can be nice if you don't want, if somebody's picked a certain civilization, you don't want them to get that unique bonus. It can be nice. On the couch and be cool. Anyways, new random seed. That's just the game has a seed that it puts in that pretty much is going to determine all your combat in the game. Excellent. New random seed. If you put that in, whenever you load the game from a save file, it randomly generates a new. dialogue much. So let's say a combat you lost, you win this time. Or a spy is about to steal technology. This time, if you look, that spy gets killed by. It's. If you want to be cheap in single player, it's a way to get through. Counter. No ancient ruins. Ancient ruins are usually scattered across the map. That's been in there since. As you define technologies. Can give you a pretty good boost. Randomized what you find, but it could give you a nice boost. No barbarians. So. No city raising. Does not allow you to just conquer. Also does not allow nukes to kill. As of explanatory, I don't usually like to turn on because you might have a city terrible. Utterly. You might capture it because you sneak attack it against your opponent, and he's got an army. You know you're not going to be able to take it and burn it. Opponent lures empire. No espionage means no spies. One city challenge. You cannot build more than one city. You cannot own more than one city. Quick movement, quick combat. Turns off movement and combat animations. Makes turns go fast. Usually good for multiplayer. Single player, you can do it if you want. One thing to keep in mind is if you're playing a single player game, especially if you're letting this counts for everything. Bombers and nuclear missiles. A lot of times when I'm playing for stream, I don't turn quick combat off. I like to see nukes hit. Raging Barbarians, something that's a favorite for me on single player. Puts barbarians everywhere. Once you've learned how to deal with them, Raging Barbarians it can actually be a huge advantage because on a tree and you farm the crap. A lot of players don't like it though because they're not used to a couple million rather than other stuff. Random personalities. When you're facing AIs, certain AIs are known to be dicks, i.e. later on when he's there's certain AIs and Alexander definitely. Certain AIs are known to be eaten out of dicks. Where you put in random personalities. When you meet an AI, it's not guaranteed he's going to be a dick. It's not guaranteed he's going to be nice. You don't know how the AI is going to be. So that's what you can do for putting in random personalities. So not only do you have random civilizations, you're also going to have random things that they do. Anyways, that's a basic explanation of everything here. We'll turn off Raging Barbarians because it's not something we want for this interaction. We'll turn off random personalities. So that was a long-winded explanation of everything. Hopefully it has kind of given you guys a little bit of a better understanding of how everything works here. What all your settings do. So let's shoot standard map, of course. We'll just not mess with anything, and we'll use pretty much a favorite civilization for pretty much a generic favorite for everyone, which is Russia. So we are just going to start a random Pangea game.
Greetings upon thee, your Imperial Majesty Catherine, wondrous Empress of all the Russias. At your command lies the largest country in the world. Mighty Russia stretches from the Pacific Ocean in the east to the Baltic Sea in the west. Despite wars, droughts, and every manner of disaster, the heroic Russian